St. Paul the First Hermit is honored as the first Christian hermit, a pioneer of the eremitical, solitary, monastic life. Early life. St. Paul was born around AD 228 in Thebes, Egypt, into a wealthy Christian family. He was well educated in Greek and Egyptian literature. Orphaned at a young age, he inherited great wealth. Life in the desert. During the persecution of Christians under Emperor Decius, around AD 250, Paul fled to the desert to save his life. What began as a temporary escape became a lifelong calling. He chose complete solitude, living in a cave near a spring and a palm tree. The palm tree provided him food, clothing, and shelter. According to tradition, a raven brought him half a loaf of bread each day, symbolizing God's providence. Paul lived a life of deep prayer, silence, fasting, and union with God for nearly 90 years in total solitude. Meeting with Saint Anthony. Near the end of his life, Saint Anthony the Great, another famous desert monk, was led by God to find Paul. The two holy men met, prayed together, and spoke of God's mercy. On the day Paul died, around AD 341, at the age of about 113 years, two lions helped St. Anthony dig Paul's grave, signifying harmony between creation and holiness. Death and legacy. St. Paul died peacefully, clothed in a tunic woven from palm leaves. St. Anthony took this garment as a precious relic. Feast day, January 15th. Patronage. Hermits, contemplatives, and those seeking a life of prayer and simplicity. Message for our life. St. Paul the First Hermit teaches us that God alone is enough for true happiness. Silence and prayer open our hearts to God's presence. Trust in God's providence brings peace even in hardship. His life inspires us to detach from worldly distractions and seek a deeper relationship with God through prayer and simplicity.